And Corey, it's not just Little Rock, other areas in that area as well, dealing with some tornadoes and some bad weather earlier today.
Yeah, and that threat is still ongoing for certain areas. Tennessee, northern Alabama, still expecting severe weather. We've had tornado warnings continuing since about 2 to 3 o'clock our time today. That system is moving towards us. Thankfully, we're not expecting anything like what they saw in Little Rock, but with warm temperatures like we saw today, close to 80 degrees, there's a lot of energy in place for thunderstorm activity. So here's what we got going on. A cold front out towards the west. This is part of that area of low pressure. We have high pressure out towards the east. And as we go into tomorrow, it's going to be a very windy day as winds really start to increase out of the south ahead of this line of showers and storms that looks to move through right now, late morning and into the midday. Thankfully, that's a very quick round of rain, and behind that, we're clearing things out for your Sunday. So at least the first half of the weekend's really the only one we have to really deal with some not so great weather. So tomorrow morning, breaking things down, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning, we're very mild, middle to upper 60s. And then we start to see that chance of precipitation moving into the Midlands. So let's break down that thunderstorm chance. And as we go through your Saturday here, it's going to be, at least depending on where you're living, where we're going to see some of that stronger weather. The northern portions of the Midlands, right around 9 to 10 o'clock in the morning, we're going to see that line start to push in from the upstate. But the further you are down to the south, the warmer you're going to get, which means more energy in place for these storms. So as we move this forward, this is 11 o'clock, places like Saluda and Winnsboro starting to see some of that rain moving through. And Columbia, you're right around 2 to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And then finally around 3 to 4, pushing around Manning, towards Orangeburg, even towards Sumter. So that's what we're going to be watching with this storm as it continues to move through. Some of those storms could be on the stronger side. Right now, the Storm Prediction Center has most of us underneath that marginal risk, but we'll be watching for those damaging winds along these storms, and we can't rule out a stray storm to produce a tornado. So something we'll be keeping an eye on around that late morning towards the midday time. Around 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. looks to be when that severe window is for tomorrow. Speaking of tomorrow, also a very windy day, wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. So we could see some sporadic power outages outside of any thunderstorms as well. So just keep that in mind. A lot of people heading out for the Carolina Cup up in Kershaw County. Just be aware, we're going to have that thunderstorm threat. So right around 12 to 3 p.m., we could see some at least not so great weather moving through the area. 7-day forecast going forward down to 72 degrees, mostly sunny on your Sunday, and we are warm as we go into next week. Stay tuned, we got more News 19 coming up after the break.